So I want you guys to understand, since I've been going against the American government for the longest time, these people thought that they would be able to take my life before all this shit came out. They tried. They really did. For the simple sense not to protect these cowards. Alright? They all know me. Even now, right now, I was talking to my buddy and he was like, you know everybody knows you're talking shit to the RPD. They think you're stupid. I'm like, dude, first of all, I don't know nobody shit. Second of all, I'm not doing nothing illegal for them to say anything about me. When it comes down to the whole reality, is like they can suck my motherfucking dick. Who the fuck I associate is my business. To the whole reality of what the hell was going on here in this town, right? Liberal PD charged me falsely before for 4 felonies, right? Down to the whole sense that Christopher had and Nieves, right? I don't like Nieves for a single sense. I've only met him once or twice. For the simple sense of fucking he was on my paperwork. When it comes down to the reality, I'm gonna make his mechanic shop into a marisco shop whenever he gets prosecuted and charged for what the fuck he's done. I want you to understand. The federal government used them in the biggest sense, down to the whole reality that they will fall for what the hell has been going on. I have one of the biggest lawsuits against my police department for the simple fact of what they have done. It is all documented through their fucking paperwork. Now I want you to understand exactly what else. The American government falsified 4 felony charges. They said they got me for criminal threat. All right, against people they falsified. They actually used the family of the individuals who were behind my house. These are not the same people that were living in the house supposedly I was charged for. The bill records will show you that I'm not lying. When it comes down to when I was put in county jail, they charged me for this. I even fucking the FBI. It was around the same time where I gave the Liberal PD one of my contracts. Right, one of my the FBI put an 8-hour hold on for the simple sense of what the hell is being said and everything else. Now, when it comes down to everything that was going on, somebody hacked the Liberal Kansas court system. I called the courthouse. They said that I had nothing. There was nothing in regards of my charges. It took Liberal PD almost 3 days to arrest me while seeing me every single fucking day. It took them to the 25th after I found out my Hummer H2 was was rigged to catch fire. I want you to understand to everything else that was going on. They put me in county jail. They organized every single sense. What kind of a piece of shit police department, alright? And I'll say it in this sense. Fucking, they supposedly said they were painting APOD, alright? And they had so many drugs coming into the sheriff's office for the simple sense of what the fuck they were doing. I want you to understand to what else. Because usually whenever these weekenders come in here, the weekenders have always been assumed to do something illegal. And they always put them in APOD, which is solitary confinement. When it comes down to that, supposedly they were painting APOD, and it took them 37 days to finish fucking what the hell was going on in there. For the simple facts of when I was in fucking the American government, they fucking gave me something through the water. I'm assuming it's fentanyl because they were trying to make me die, make it look like I was gonna die a druggy's death. And for any terror reason, like he's not lying about anything he's saying. For the simple facts of what the hell was going on, there was a guy upstairs. This guy actually gave me a sleeping pill because nobody wants to be in county jail. And they organized every single thing within inmates. And then they put me in APOD, alright? I drank the water, my whole body hurt. And then they put me in front of a camera to be tortured for 37 fucking days after that. Because the simple sense of the lie of mental illness. It was all to break me, even down to fucking what they were doing in county jail. They wouldn't give me medication. They said we could only give medication out either in the morning or the night. They were pushing the sense of everything else because the simple sense I have high blood pressure. They were trying to stress me out in every way, shape, or form. They were doing witchcraft. They were trying every single thing. They were trying to take my life. They were organizing within COs. All this shit really happened. When I asked to check the cameras, I said check the cameras all around to see exactly what conversation was going on. When it comes down to these people, they want nothing to do with it. When it comes down to, like I said, Nieves and Christopher Head, they are guilty, and I promise you they will be charged for treason. Now, after I got out of everything that was going on, right, my son would cry for me every night, every day, saying, Dad, I want you to come home. I don't want to be in Wichita no more. They used this to the biggest advantage of what the hell was going on to fucking make me accept fucking community corrections. When it comes down to community corrections, my attorney and the corrupt-ass fucking district attorney, Eric Witcher, said, if you take this deal, we'll let you out in a week. And this is supposed to be my attorney. But if you don't, we have to take you out in a month. I remember fucking Eric Witcher and them having a conversation, right, we'll let him out in a week, right? And they go like, yeah, force me to take corrections for something I was not guilty of, for something they falsified. fucking after a week of fucking, I was a moment before I actually went to go sign the paperwork to be on corrections. A week after getting on corrections, I was pulled over twice in a vehicle that is literally labeled property. Every time I try to call out to an attorney, the American government redirected my phone calls to them. I would leave my information, and they would never, no one would ever contact. For the simple sense, they thought they would try to take my life or anything else. This is all documented. Every fucking night, they were fucking filling up this house. When it comes up to these people, they know exactly what the fuck is going on. It's a simple sense of that. I was pulled over twice in a vehicle, right, that is labeled property. When it comes down to antique tax, when it comes down to an 81 Corvette, this vehicle is property. I could literally move my property from A to B. There was all the violation of my fucking rights, down to the simple sense of what they did with the fucking Hummer. I'll tell you straight up, they told my friend, right, they told his wife that the reason why we keep harassing Brian Bustamante, and if he wants it to keep going on, he needs to stop saying what the fuck he's saying on Facebook about what the fuck we did. But they still kept doing it. Like I said, when it comes down to the whole reality, 4 days before my revocation of corrections, and this says never happened here in Liberal, Kansas, right? Fucking my probation officer and Eric Witcher said they were not going to revoke me after getting 3 new charges under correction, for the simple sense they told me just to finish off my probation. Liberal PD pulled me over in that vehicle because they were trying to send me to prison for 15 fucking months. And the whole sense, especially after hearing this technology, the American government wanted to make sure that someone took my life in prison. They said they'll pay somebody. Now, when it comes down to me, our radio frequency scan will tell you that I'm not lying about what the fuck I hear. But it's just the whole reality of every single thing my police department kept doing. They are guilty for treason against the American people, and I'll say it in this sense. I say it all the time. When it comes down to Liberal PD and the sheriffs, these are who are the ones that organizing within fucking these individuals onto a sense, trying to make it seem they want to create a better community. They want to make it seem like all of a sudden the drugs are the problem, whenever these people in the federal government are the ones instigating and creating crimes, because the higher the crime rate, the bigger the funding, and it's that fucking simple. They were paying people left and right, and like I said, I don't know if I said in this one, I have to admit again, when it comes down to my 13-year-old son, he was charged as a felon for destruction of criminal damage, because supposedly he destroyed an $1,800 table that his attorney, my old attorney, the same one, said, oh, they already fixed it. So why the fuck did you charge him $1,800 for a table that sits outside? This better be a fucking $4,000 table we're talking about. Because anything in the Kansas sun depreciates by half. When it comes down to the whole reality right now, they've been trying to hide every sense of what the hell's going on. I want you to understand, if I cannot get the people I fucking hear, I know for a fact I give them a police department because they're fucking guilty. For the simple sense of everything else. You know how stupid it is that fucking whenever they put me in jail for the 10 days, that fucking I only owed $800 for what the fuck was going on. I did not have a job. The American government made me lose my job at a rice, simple sense, everything else, right? These people revoked me on these charges again, and I had to pay $800. If I didn't come up with $900 fucking a month ago, they would have put me in prison, in jail for 30 days. Now I have to come up with another $900 before fucking next month. These people, they were changing my fucking schedules. They were changing. I seen this shit physically. Is one day they're doing this fucking bullshit where they send you your court dates and all this bullshit, right? They were changing my court dates, and this is all between all these police officers. When it comes down to the corruption, it is worth $350 million, and I will win this lawsuit. I will. All I need is an attorney who actually fucking believes in what the fuck I'm saying. It's like I could tell you 100 times what the fuck is going on, and you could be like, well. But when it comes down to speaking as one thing, but actually visually seeing what the fuck they put on me, it'll be a whole separate thing. Right now, these motherfuckers know that if I keep going after my police department, they're gonna break, because you put pressure on anyone to a sense, especially if they're guilty. What do you think is gonna happen? All this shit is here. I just need somebody to have faith within media. Be like, yeah, we'll find out. Let's go, just go see. It ain't gonna be what you call it. It ain't fucking. We're not gonna lose nothing. What if we get one of the biggest stories in this country's history? And you will. When it comes down to my police department, I promise you, they will be tried for treason and they will receive the maximum punishment, which is going to be the death penalty. For the simple facts of what they have done, and this is only just me. We still haven't even spoke about what the hell they've done to other people in our community. For the simple sense of Infogard. From the streets to the gutters, from the hospitals to the prisons, I am Noswell with the king of fallen angels. Fuck the feds, ain't.